Shit, I don't know here.
Lincoln Tunnel, through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet.
So they probably thought you
were
wanted to
out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. It should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Put down the seatbelt on, man.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
Still black lady, she's still a red. She cooking and she cleaned the fuck out that part with Clorox and I said, okay, then I'm like, bitch.
That shit should have been going on right now. Stupid ass shit.
I swear, she pulled a fucking washers and dryers back. I didn't have to tell her. She pulled that shit back and spring behind her. Shit, everywhere, roaches flying everywhere. She said that was whatever it was for me. So, that why they backed or whatever. And then she was like, everything just clean. She was like,
man, them folks should have been had them motherfuckers in that damn apartment. That shit crazy as hell. Tell somebody to cut up like that. No one ain't had that shit moving in red.
No, they ain't still hard about, they should be nice because I'm like, I'm called football. Y'all take him out right. We're not worried because
and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Now, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Nah, Ashanti, but when that shit happened with Ashanti, though, she ain't even want her mom to call them folks. Like, she ain't even want her mom to cut up. No, I'm tripping over her last apartment. Never mind.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
And they've got to run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. There's Wilson to throw.
How the fuck he bump? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's some bullshit. Man, my phone be on silent, bro. You know that your phone be on silent, goddamn.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
On third down, Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Play action. It's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They go play action now. Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Again, Wilson. And he's got his big tight end here. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Your lane might hang up on me. Your lane might hang up on me. Ain't nobody plays your lane, man. That's your ass.
I'm trying to put my weapon on everything.
Alright. You need some help doing some more though?
With a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Alright.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow.
Come on, Davis.
Left side, and it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? Toe tap. You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
God damn.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story. That's a full 67 yards in the air. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson.
Look at the rope.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Look at the rope.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Second and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw is Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to throw it across his body, and it's intercepted.
Get the ball back, what?
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Good block, boy.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Good shit, D. Ready to keep it in the game.
Coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead is down to 4. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Bobble.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Baby, you want to play at the wrong time, man. God damn, stop.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And that's out quickly to Chase. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh!
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
What the hell? Man, get your crazy ass back.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10. Wilson, short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Eluding the pressure right.
Man, come on, Zach.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Wilson will throw again.
Shit.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Man, hold your block, nigga.
There from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
Man, damn.
In the end zone, it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
A router.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm saying you just can't get that one.
Pulls it in at the
Why you can't get that one?
And out a little across the 25
How you know?
to the 27.
Somebody right I got. Something wrong with that one? You got it over there already? I got it from Walmart though. I got it from Walmart.
The Bengals drive about to get.
I'm saying that big 30 years old got that no telling around that motherfucker.
They'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Had to be some you goddamn 3rd grade after the game. I said I can't after the game.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
What are they gonna call? Roughing the pass. Stop fucking playing, man.
So they will accept the penalty.
Nigga, right? Boy. So put a good shade. Put your TV stand.
Huh?
You said this your TV stand?
She could get my stand.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Nixon. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air.
You need me to bring with.
31 yards.
God damn.
This is caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
What that one doing? How come that one work? What that one doing?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field. Wilson is loose. It's out fumble. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
I'm surprised they ain't been getting one of them motherfuckers.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
I'm surprised they ain't been getting one of them motherfuckers.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I so appreciate you for getting this game.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
What'd you eat?
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down
the Wi-Fi, the thing showing, is it showing up on your, is it showing up on your phone when you try to connect?
First down, here's Burrow.
Is it showing up on your phone when you try to connect?
To this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Back to Mixon on second down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Braveheart out there, dude. Come on.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, Johnson. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Damn.
He's got the hook up to Moore. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Third and long, it's Wilson.
That was a bullshit. That shit is not supposed to happen. Where do you get that bitch? Why?
You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Going quickly out wide to Moore. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mike 19, Mike 19. Here we go, here we go. Mike 19, Mike 19. Oh, let's go. Mike 19, Mike 19. All day, dog. Mike 19, Mike 19. Hey, pick it up.
To throw again is Wilson. He's got it.
Get it now, boy.
He won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
First and 2 at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Stop. Sit down. Sit. Good boy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Out of bounds.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say
Give me that.
but
They're probably playing
understanding
quarter.
management here.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be corralled right around the 34.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
And that is
You
gonna
stop.
do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Move. Ooh, nigga.
It's a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Oh, he
Here's
fucking with
Burrow
me.
setting up to throw it.
Give me that. Let's go!
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Charles, we've seen him
Let's go, D.
main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many.
Oh,
because
made the
how many times
motherfucking
have we seen the
field
team
goal.
go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and
Shit.
good.
All right, stop. Sit down. Stop.
Here in the
Move.
fourth quarter.
Stop. Move. Stop. Sit down. Sit your head down. Good boy. Listen.
Hard to ask for a better game thus
Yeah, real
far.
bad.
27 apiece is our score as the kicks away. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals drive about to get going. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Good stuff. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for Cincinnati.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Boy.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, on just 2 plays, have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
There you go,
The
Tyler.
return man, Ty Johnson. And a nice return sets him
All right,
up
then
pretty
stop.
good
Watch
here
out.
right
Move.
at the 30-yard line.
Get back.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Wilson. That one will be incomplete.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Bounds for the long connection.
Man, nigga, inbound like a
Deep ball's been a
motherfucker.
part of their game
Hey.
plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
57, Mike. Mike 57. I got you. 57 is the Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. 57 is the Mike.
Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
57, Mike 57. Let's go. Hey, Mike, hold up. 57. Watch the run.
On third down, Wilson.
Fuck!
Trying to fit it into more, but it's
So fucking
intercepted.
stupid.
Picked off at the 47. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving
I
forward.
can't even change my fucking play, bro. What the fuck?
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Oh, what the fuck is you doing, boy? I can't pick.
Football in. It's knocked
These
away.
niggas be holding me, man.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, shit.
He will find his man.
Fuck, my nigga Cody got that,
And
okay.
they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Burrow will throw.
Hey!
He'll be hit as he releases.
Gotta die for that, boy.
That'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. That's
Come
to
on, you
Chase.
playing
He's
cover
got it.
2. Why you going on the inside with that nigga, bro? Why you following him?
Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown
You
of
got
the
help
game,
on the
4th
inside.
of the year. And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Stupid ass kicker, dude.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Let me see.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Let me see.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 7.
Switch up. 61. Matchbox. Right. Exit. Stop here, D. 57.
Now it's Wilson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Damn, why the fuck out you?
And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
64. Weak.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 8 coming up. Throwing is Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside.
There goes Zach.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
There goes Zach.
They'll run with Carter.
Put that in.
A little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll try to run for it with Carter. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one.
Man, stop fucking playing.
Halfway there, down
Come on, Bryce.
1-yard line.
Don't do shit like this.
Field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 64 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.